Hi folks, Phil from NBOS, here to give you a quick tutorial on how to set up custom fields for bodies in your sector maps in AstroSynthesis 3. AstroSynthesis, if for some bizarre reason you don't know what it is but you're watching a video about it, is a 3D star mapping program from NBOS software. It's used by sci-fi gamers, world builders, and authors to map out their sci-fi universes. If you're not familiar with AstroSynthesis, you'll probably want to head over to the NBOS website at www.nbos.com to check out its features and our other related software. All right, let's make some custom fields. So here we have a sector map with a bunch of systems. If you select one, you can see the information for that system over to the left in the system data tree. Let's expand one of the bodies and take a look. As you can see, this is a terrestrial planet, and there's a number of fields containing information about that planet listed. What many Astro users may not realize is these fields can be customized. You can add new fields, rename them, and remove ones you don't want to see. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do. Let's say we want to add a field called Industry, so we can set it to the planet's major industries, such as mining, manufacturing, and shipbuilding. Go up to Sector Properties and select the System Data Fields tab. You'll see this tree of body types. If you expand one, you can see the fields being used for that body type and their definitions. If you look over at our system data tree, you can see these match. Let's right-click over the bottom one and select Insert New. We'll ask you for a display label for your new field. This is what is shown in the system data tree. Type Industry with a capital I. Now select the new field you created in the field list. In the data source box, expand it and go all the way down and select Custom Field. In the field source, type in Industry again, but in all lowercase. What this tells Astro to do is show a field named Industry for all terrestrial planets, and use the Industry custom field as the source of what is displayed. When we assign that second Industry field, the one with the lowercase I, what we're doing is telling the program to store the values for that field under that name in the database. This, incidentally, will also provide access to custom fields within scripts. In this case, you'd be able to look up and assign the Industry field in a script. You can also query on custom fields in the Advanced Search tool. You also may have noticed the data source had other options, such as distance, gravity, etc. If one of those is selected, that value is what is displayed for the field, not the custom field name you typed in. Okay, now let's see how it works. Press OK. Right-click on the planet in the System Data Tree and select Properties. You'll see an Additional Fields tab. Select that, and you can see a place to enter the value for the Industry field. Type in Mining and press OK. The System Data Tree refreshes, and now you can see the Industry field. Select a different terrestrial body. Right-click and select Properties. Go over to the Additional Fields tab and enter something else, like Manufacturing, and press Enter. Now you can see that value in that planet's Industry field. Every terrestrial body in the sector will have this field available now. But what if you only want a field on one specific body? You can do that too. Select one of the planets, right-click and select Properties. Go over to the right and you'll see a System Data Fields tab. This allows you to override the sector-wide settings to customize the fields on individual bodies. Now, let's do something slightly different. We want a field with no value denoting a navigation hazard in orbit. Just a simple label that shows in the list of fields saying, "Hey, be careful if you try to land here." Right-click over the top field and select Insert New. Let's call it Navigation Warning. Leave Data Source and Field Source empty. We don't need these because we're just adding a label. Also this time uncheck the Hide if Zero or Empty box. Then press OK. Now you can see the warning as the top item in the planet's list of fields in the system data tree. As I mentioned, one of the things that's useful about custom fields is that you can use the advanced search tool to search for them. Let me show you how that works. Go down and click on Advanced Search. In the search box, type field Industry equals Mining, just like this. Make sure you put quotes around industry and mining. Then click Search. And here you see the search results. It's the planet we were working with a moment ago. One thing to note about these custom fields, they also carry over to the printed sector reports. So when you run such a report, the custom fields will be printed just as they are displayed in the system data tree. Also, if you're writing scripts for Astro, you can access the value for these fields by using the body's getField and setField methods. In this example, you'd pass in industry with the lowercase I as a parameter to those methods. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to connect with us on our forums at www.nbos.com. Until next time.